Hi everybody, GL1 here, and my mission today is to go back in time and get a hold of some old military toys. The only way to do this is to get the wizard, Scalawala Doodalada Day, to send me back in time. So I'm going to go to him and request that he do that. Hopefully everything goes all right.
Well, in Seoul, GL1, you come to me because you want to go back into the past. An interesting request. Yes, I have this power. Many times I've gone back in the past to see old friends. Yes, and perhaps you may meet some old friends yourself, yes? Well, I can tell you, I'm excited about this opportunity to send you far away, back in the past, where you will be less troublesome. Now, there's a couple of things that are off about your outfit. So before I send you, or actually, when I send you, I'm going to change your outfit. Now the helmet that I'm going to give you is a magic helmet that will allow you to come back. All you need to do is say my name and that you wish to come back, and your wish will be granted. Now the helmet is a World War II civilian defense helmet. It is authentic. However, those helmets then were painted all white and they get a little rusty. So I'm going to make it a green camouflage. And your outfit that you're wearing here is too modern with the black and vest and the camouflage. You'll be wearing army green like in World War II. All right? So, here we are. I'm going to send you back now.
No, this isn't what I wanted. I gotta get out of here. Scalawala Doodalada Day!
Well, what can I say? I'm an old man. Whoops. All right, back you go.
Ah, that wizard. He sent me to 1942 in the middle of a battle. What I wanted to go was 1962 so I could take a look at the Marx toy set, the Battleground toy set. So I'm back and he sent me here, and I'm in the backyard of some kid who has set up a war scene with his Marx Battleground set. Let's take a look. So what we have here is the Americans set up. You can see their amphibious vehicles and some damaged building and a Jeep. It looks like a bomb shelter with a guy with a bazooka on top. And then we have a half-track vehicle and someone making a phone call. I wonder who he's talking to. He's talking to this battle group over here, because here's the other guy with the phone. And then you have a guy in the back here getting ready to throw a grenade. You have a guy, I don't know, he looks like he's got a knife in his hand. This guy's yelling, "Come on, they're that way." We have a sharpshooter and a machine gunist. And it looks like the Germans over here have set up some fortifications. They have some barbed wire and some sharpshooters. It looks like they're guarding a cannon. But what he doesn't see, there's a guy crawling towards him. And then there's a couple of soldiers here. They don't realize that there's someone behind him getting ready, swinging his rifle butt at him. A lot of detail in these figures. Well, it looks like the Germans have done some damage themselves. Look at this poor fella. Looks like he's been shot. And another guy's crawling. He's been shot. It looks like this guy in mid-run over here, he looks like he's about to fall over. That other guy, he's running. I don't know how he's going to do. But behind them, they're getting backed up by a tank. And you have somebody running towards the action. And you have a guy sweeping for mines. But again, the ravages of battle. We have a guy on a gurney. Looks like he has a wound to his stomach. And they're sending another gurney out for this guy doing the fireman's carry. Let's take a look at these a little bit closer. So you can see there's quite a bit of detail, and he comes off. See that? So he fits on his back. Toy sets that you get today do not have this kind of detail. Plastic army soldiers. It's a bit morbid, but I appreciate the detail, the sculpting, the face, the clothing. Marx Toys did a great job. These toys are 60 years old. You can see this fella here. And actually, he comes off as well. See that? We have the guy on the telephone. Calling in some sort of battle plan. If you look at these plastic, 60-year-old plastic. A little bit of a break there on the tripod. But even the ramparts that the tank is climbing over, the makeshift bridge. And this tank, look at how it's made. Plastic wheels, they spin pretty easily. It's just amazing to me, 60-year-old plastic that doesn't degrade. Well, it's what they say, it doesn't degrade. Take a look at that. That's both good and bad, right? Look at the detail on this. If you've never seen this. Broken door piece. And then your bomb shelter. Some of these pieces are not as unique as others. But I think the angle of this guy throwing the grenade is more unique than what you find today. And the fellow with the knife. I mean, you know, I have many other army sets and they don't have figures like that. The same thing with this. You know, the commander yelling, "Come on," position. That's not the same as what you get today. I don't have a lot of the Germans left over. What I do have is newer Germans that are replicas of the older ones. This I've never forgotten how this looks. Very tragic. You know, I just thought very unique to show something like that. And then this guy here crawling with a wound. He's lost his helmet. Really does show you the horrors of war. And this guy, I think, because of the angle of his body, I think he's supposed to have been shot in mid-run. But maybe not. But see, he looks like he's falling. Whereas this guy is in mid-run, and I don't necessarily think he's falling. He looks more like he's just about to run. So, Marx Toys. All right. For the detail, the barbed wire. And then these are obstacles, you know, to stop just a tank from going through. You see there's a broken tank tread and a wheel hub. And then you have your mud fortifications. And this one didn't survive some of the play. Maybe this in more detail here. So that comes apart. Okay, there we go. That's everything. Although, maybe some of you would like to see the half track in more detail as well. Still have the wheel on that. And then one of the amphibious vehicles. Missing a wheel in the back, but I have the front one. And the turret comes apart, but it turns. This one here, again, missing the back wheel and the turret. Different color plastic. And the little Jeep. Okay, there. Now we've seen everything. I am now going to say the magic words to bring me back to the future. Wizard, Scalawalla Doodalada Diddalada Day, bring me back now! All right, well, we are back in the present time, and I wanted to show you some additional toys, old military toys. This is a 1970s Tim Mee M34 troop truck. You can still get these. They're actually $20 on Amazon, and they come in beige and green, and they have stickers on them. This one did not come with stickers. Some of them didn't. You can see it just has one peg left. And underneath it has metal axles, and so this is quite old and still in good shape. And then these are metal Tootsie toys, and most of these are in really good condition as well. They're metal. They have metal axles, and they have little tow hitches on them, unless they got broken off, which some of them are broken off. Let's see, I'll show you one. This one's broken off, so it happens. But they're very sturdy. They're like Tonka. And then some of the cannon. And then I have replicas of the German Marx toys. Probably got these in the 80s. They are the same. I do remember having the dark gray ones that look like these. So they made them again. So here's a guy. There's a unfortunate fellow there. Then you have your sharpshooter and your commandant. And this guy's binoculars. And you have a couple of different guys in mid-run. They're not the same. See, this one, his back foot has left the ground. This one has not. And they're both carrying, I think they're carrying Lugers or Rugers. Semi-automatic weapons. And this guy is throwing a grenade. And it's one of those grenades that has an extended arm on it so you can throw it further, and that's something the Germans came up with. And then a couple of just walkers. So, all right, so I just wanted to show you all that. Well, everybody, I hope you enjoyed our adventure today. It was a little bit harrowing where, I was sent back to the wrong time period in the middle of a battle. But, with the wizard, sometimes these things happen. Today featured weapons of war and really some gruesome figures. And I'm not in favor of weapons, guns, or war, certainly with a lot of what's going on now. But this is a reality that these are toys that are being made, and it is still a part of history and pretty interesting to see, what was made, how well it was made, and that these figures are 60 years old. Certainly other things are, 50, 30 years old. So it's interesting to see how long plastic actually does last and maintain its integrity. And, but moving forward, there's going to be a lot of toys that are, weapons of war or feature things like that. And that's just the nature of toys. But as I always try to stress, my toys all become friends. So thank you, everyone, and this is GL1 signing out.